Hey YouTube, it's time for another episode of Thinking Fast with your host, Lucky Haskins, where I teach you how to think fast like Lucky does. We have a special episode today. This one's for the ladies, because I want to make sure that y'all know that ladies can think fast too. And so this one here is for the ladies, because old Lucky's ran into a couple ladies over the years that could think fast like Lucky does. So I'm going to tell you ladies a little story here about thinking fast, because it's important for all you ladies to think fast like Lucky does. So this one got a little story behind it though here, ladies. Well, I had to take the old truck up to the mechanic in town and get a few things done, right? So I took it up there and he says, well, it'll be about an hour to 2 hours, dude. And I said, oh, great. I'll just hang out in town. I got a few things to do. So he's going to have my truck done for me so I don't have to get a ride home or nothing. I'll just get my stuff done, go back to the truck, drive her home, right? Makes sense. So I goes into the hardware store and I get me 2 cans of red paint because I've been wanting to repaint the barn. So I get 2 full 1-gallon cans of red paint and I buy 2 5-gallon buckets and walk on out of there. So now I'm carrying 2 1-gallon cans of paint and 2 5-gallon buckets. Well, I also need a couple other things. I swing down there to the co-op and I bought 2 hens and a rooster. So now I got 2 cans of paint, 2 5-gallon buckets, 2 hens and a rooster. And I'm walking through town. I'm a little early still, but I slowly start walking back towards my truck. But then this elderly woman comes walking up and she says, excuse me, young man, I just got my hair done and I must have walked the wrong way. I seem to be lost. And I said, well, where do you live, ma'am? And she says, well, I live at 420 Main Street. And I said, oh, that's just a couple blocks over. Let me walk you home, ma'am. Oh, thank you, young man, she says. And she just got her hair done. She's all looking good. And so I start walking with this lady. And of course, I'm still carrying all my stuff. And we come up to the alley, and I said, let's cut through this alley, ma'am. Your house is right over there on Main Street. And she says, well, now, you take her easy, young fella. She says, how I know we're not going to get halfway down that alley and you're going to try to lift up my dress and have your way with me. And I take a look at all this stuff I got, and I says, well, ma'am, how am I going to do that? Well, she was thinking fast, and she says, put the 2 hens on the ground, put the 5-gallon buckets over each hen, set the paint cans on top of the buckets to hold the hens, and I'll hold the rooster. She was thinking fast. Stay true, y'all.